Hey guys, I'm James, you just joined the high table, and if we're in the lounge today and you followed me for a while, you know that means just one thing. It's time for the coffee club. So let's just get into it. Hey guys, so thank you for joining me in the lounge today. And before we get into today's coffee review, I need to ask you to do me just one thing. I need you to slap that like button. I need you to punch that subscribe button, and then I need you to destroy that bell for notifications, because when you do, you're helping me and this channel out immensely. And also, as a bonus, it's free to you guys, costs you guys nothing, so there's really no reason for you not to. And with that out of the way, let's just get into the coffee review. So as you can see, I've got my flat cap on, and that's not just because the barbers have been shut for 12 weeks and haven't had a haircut and it looks absolutely terrible, but it's also because we are going full Yorkshire. Today we are reviewing a Yorkshire roasted coffee. We are reviewing Taylors of Harrogate's Hot Lava Java. Now, Taylors of Harrogate actually has a number of coffees available, but this one has been recommended to me by one of you guys out there in the high table, and they recommended it. I was out in the supermarket, saw it on sale, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to make this my coffee for the week. It was only £2.99. I think it's normally around about £4, £4.50, but I thought I'll give it a bash, see what it's like. On the surface of it, it's a 6 grind, so it's a really strong roast. It's a 6 roast, so very, very strong. I think the highest we get is 7, so you're at the top end there. And I mean, the coffees I'm usually having around about 4 or 5. So I like strong coffee. We'll see where this one goes. It's supposed to be high caffeine, it's supposed to really wake you up. But with all the coffees that we have here on the high table in our coffee club, they're all ground coffee. We're not entertaining any of that instant coffee nonsense. You can have it cafetiere or filtered. Choice is yours, but it has to be black, okay? Your coffee has to be black. No cream, no sugar, nothing added to it, because we're drinking it as it is to keep it even for all of them. So, without further ado, let's have a brew from Yorkshire. Let's crack on. Now, I'll be honest. I haven't actually got much from that first sip. Normally, I can pick up quite a lot from the first sip of coffee, but I haven't got much from this one. So, what I'm getting from this coffee, if I'm honest, isn't actually much at all. I can definitely tell it is a stronger roast. The coffee tastes a bit more bitter. You can feel that darkness in the flavor, in the taste, but it feels like it's lacking something. It doesn't feel as full bodied as some of the others we've had. It doesn't feel as vigorous as even the Lavazza that we had in our very first episode, or the Chew the Fat, which was really quite nice. If I'm honest, I feel like it's quite tame. It feels like it lacks character, which is kind of surprising given that the coffee is described as Hot Lava Java and has got a volcano on the packaging. I mean, like, you drink this coffee and you feel like it's supposed to pick you up, supposed to lift you up immediately, and you expect it to put it on your backside. Especially with it being a 6 roast, you'd be thinking, hell, this is going to be strong. No, I'm gonna be frankly honest. I'm not overly carried away with this one. Um, with a strong roast, normally you'd expect more character to it, like it's trying to make a statement to you or something. But this one just genuinely feels quite flat. It's actually quite disappointing. I was actually expecting quite big things from it. I mean, I've tried some of Taylor's other coffees, and I've been very impressed with them. So I don't actually understand what it is about this one that's letting me down so much. when I'm thinking about it, right now, the nicest thing I can say about this coffee is that it's better than an instant coffee. Like, if someone offered me this, I would not say no to it. To be honest with you, I wouldn't say no to much coffee, but I don't think this is a coffee that I'd go out of my way to buy. I mean, from the coffees we've tried already, from the Machu Picchu's, from Cafe Direct's Machu Picchu, the Lavazza, the Chew the Fat. These are all coffees that I would happily go out and purchase again. Like, if I see them, I would happily go and grab them. This one, I really generally feel is a bit of a take it or leave it, and I'm quite disappointed. I mean, I'm usually very vigorously supportive of Yorkshire, of any Yorkshire product, and Taylors is surprising me here because Taylors actually makes Yorkshire tea, and as we all know, Yorkshire tea is the best tea. So I am actually quite surprised and a little bit disappointed that this coffee's let me down. I suppose its purpose, it says here, like if I'm looking at the pack side of the pack, it says dark and smoky. Now I do get that. I do get that sort of smokiness from it. Like I said, you can taste the darkness there. But it feels like that's all there is to it. There's not much else. It says an extra dark roast with hints of smoke and black pepper, ideal for when you're flagging and need a kick. So I guess realistically what they're going for with this coffee is not so much about the enjoyment of it. It's not a coffee that you may drink to enjoy. I suppose this is just a coffee that you're going to drink purely to wake you up in the morning, like really get you up and ready to go out. Don't get me wrong, it's not by any means unpleasant. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's an unpleasant coffee. And one of the things I want to try and do is always try and find a positive with these coffees. So it does live up to what it says on the package. It does give you that dark and smoky taste. It might just be that that's not necessarily my preference, which is surprising given that I do like dark roasted coffees. In fact, my partner once went out and bought me an artisanal coffee that was very dark, and even the roaster told her that it was a very dark coffee and to be wary of it. I loved it, but yeah, I'm a little bit let down. I mean, I like everything about the packaging. I mean, I'll put the packaging on screen for you so you can get a better look at it. But yeah, I'm honestly a little bit disappointed, and it breaks my heart to actually say that about anything from Yorkshire. I am a staunch Yorkshireman, very, very proud of this county, and yeah, I really, really want to like this coffee. Don't get me wrong, there are other Taylor's coffees that I've tried, and I do enjoy them. This just happens to be one that I don't think I would go out of my way to buy again. I'll finish the brew, though. I'll finish the coffee. Yeah, if I'm honest, it just lacks something. It doesn't have that character in the taste. Yes, it's a little bit dark, it's a little bit smoky, but it's not enough to really grab your attention. If it's just about the caffeine waking you up to get you to go, well, I'll probably have to tell you in about half an hour or so. But right now, first impressions of the coffee, I couldn't in good conscience recommend somebody to go out there and buy this as their everyday coffee. By all means, go out and try it and decide for yourself. Like I say, this is just my review for this thing. So you may go out there, try it and like it. But what am I going to give it for a score? Okay. So my initial gut feeling is telling me a 5.6. Like, that's what's come to me. That's the number that popped into my head when drinking this. It's a 5.6 coffee. It's not, like I say, it's bang average in my opinion. It's better than any instant coffee. I don't think I know of an instant coffee that would beat it. but it's also definitely not one of my favorites. I'm not going to give it a high score. It's not going to go. It's no way. It's not worth going into these 7s or 8s. You could possibly argue for a 6 somewhere, but for me, I'm just going to give it a 5, 6, and leave it there. And that disappoints me. I'm gonna have to go find another Taylors of Harrogate coffee, because honestly, I don't want to leave it on a bad note with them. I want to find something to redeem with them. But with that, guys, dropping that bombshell for me, I suppose that's where we're going to leave this coffee review. If you've enjoyed the review, I hope you've enjoyed it more than I have. If you've enjoyed the review, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. Make sure you get it done, guys. Like I say, it helps me out. And give me coffees to review. Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me a coffee that you recommend that I should go out there and try. Doesn't matter what coffee it is. It could be a supermarket home brand or something that you've become aware of. Just let me know. If I can go get it, I will do. And I'll let you guys know in the next coffee club. So until then, you have a good one, and I'll see you later.